Hola guys. Oh, I am trying to control myself, okay? It's a happy cry. I'm not sad crying. But when I tell you guys, today was chock full of stressors. I started off the day. Did I say happy Wednesday? Happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday. And I wasn't going to do this, but somebody might need to hear it or see it. Okay, so, sorry, Def Leppard's on in the background. So today I went to workforce because I had questions regarding unemployment. If I remembered correctly, if I'm still unemployed by July, I can reapply because it's from year to year. And I had questions regarding that, like, can you apply for unemployment if you haven't worked since your unemployment benefits ran out? I had all these questions, right? And then I checked the update on any new job fairs, you know, just trying to find a lead. And while I was talking to my counselor lady, she asked if I had tried to apply for disability because I'm in pain today. And as much as I tried to fake it, the last 4 days, for sure 4, maybe 5, going on 5, I'm not sure, my hips and my left knee don't want to work. Like, my left knee will not bend, and you take for granted how your joints move you. Something as simple as stooping, bending, simple things like picking up the cat dish to feed them, just bending over because you dropped something, bending over to get into the dryer. You're not stooping, touching your toes, but just even the slightest little bit of movement I can't do without pain. My knee will not bend, and my hips, oh my gosh, my hips feel like a super tight rubber band that can only bend so far before the pressure and the pulling is like really strong. But I say all that to say that I'm in pain today, and I tried to fake a front, but I'm moving slow, I'm walking funny, my gait is off. And my counselor lady noticed, and she's like, have you tried to apply for disability? Just call me old and useless, okay? Just call me old and useless. I said I did initially, right after I got it, you know, I lost my job. I did try, but there wasn't enough medical history to warrant my being qualified. Since then, I've done therapy, I've done pain management, I've had injections, I've had MRIs, CT scans, I've had them all. I now have medical record. She's like, you might want to try again. So I came home and got online and got to the point where it's your medical history, and I did not at the ready have my doctor's addresses, phone numbers, diagnosis. I didn't have any of that at the ready. I've long since put that away. So I got frustrated and just put the application, I saved and exited the application. I'll go back in here in a little bit, and thought, let me go on ahead and get out. I gotta go get some bread and a few little things, because since I've not been feeling well, we've been doing a whole lot of sandwiches, grilled cheese. Oh, sorry, I just tried to move my knee. So we're running out of bread, we're running out of milk, we're running out of I just went to the friggin' grocery store, but I didn't need bread when I was at the grocery store. I didn't need milk when I was at the grocery store. I didn't need other things that I was running out of. And I went to Walmart, picked up the stuff that I didn't have. Then I stopped off at Dollar Tree just because I wanted to see what they had new, and I wasn't gonna go to Dollar Tree. On the way to Walmart, I was gonna go to Dollar Tree first, and I was like, girl, you don't need nothing at Dollar Tree, okay? You just need to spend money. You don't need Dollar Tree. Has fast become your new Target. You don't need anything at friggin' Dollar Tree. You don't need anything. Well, you know what? We're down to like our last 4 or 5 paper plates, and they're cheaper at Dollar Tree than they are at Walmart. So I really should go to Dollar Tree. But I was like, no, stop. You're just looking for an excuse to spend money. So I drove by Dollar Tree and went to Walmart and got stuff, and then on the way back I'm like, you know, you really could use some stuff at the friggin' Dollar Tree. Go on ahead and go get your paper plates, and go on ahead and get a few little things that I noticed I'm running out of that I usually buy at the Dollar Tree. So I went in and I looked around.
So maybe I've just never noticed all of the adorable kitchen stuff that Dollar Tree has, but they are showing out right now. So many pretty things to choose from for your kitchen, for your little barbecue area. I mean, oh my goodness, the colors, the vibrancy, so beautiful. So I'm kind of being led by the nose hairs by Instagram and TikTok on this particular brand at the Dollar Tree. Some people are going on and on about how awesome it is, and I'm kind of on the fence. So did I or didn't I, guys? I was so excited to see that they finally restocked the rose lip oil. Y'all know I am obsessed with this. I have them everywhere. Upstairs bathroom, downstairs bathroom, a couple of purses. I just absolutely love it.
And as I'm in the aisle, I don't remember what aisle I was in, but I feel a tap on my shoulder, and a female voice says, "Excuse me, ma'am." I turned around and said, "Yes." She's like, "Watch your purse, hun, watch your purse." I have the bad habit of leaving the purse on the little seat in the front and walking away. And even though it is just a few steps, I always tell myself, I'm keenly aware and have really good peripheral vision. I can tell if somebody's getting too close to my basketball one of these days. But she's telling me, get your purse, get your purse. I said, "Thank you so much. I do. I have a bad habit of doing that." And she's like, "You want to put it over your shoulder or just loop your arm through it and hold on to the basket, push your basket over to where you are, because you don't want to turn around and your stuff is gone." I said, You're right. Thank you so much." And she keeps looking at me. And I'm like, she's an older lady. She's a petite, thin, older lady, maybe in her 60s. And she keeps looking at me. And I'm like, inside, I'm like, okay. I'm like, I feel like I have to keep speaking. So I'm just like, well, yeah, I have that habit really, really bad of doing that. And I really need to be more careful, because you're right. One day I'm going to turn around and poof, it's going to be gone. Thank you again. Thank you so much for bringing it to my attention. That was really nice of you. And she's smiling and she keeps staring at me. And I'm like, okay, this is a little awkward, right? I'm like, is she one of these older ladies that's lonely and needs to conversate? Because y'all know I ain't chit-chatty like that. She keeps staring at me. She's smiling. And she's not creeping me out or anything. She's just there smiling at me. I'm like, okay. And so I grabbed my purse. I said, there I go. I said, there you go. Safe with me. Put it over my shoulder. And again, I said, thank you so much. And I'm trying to walk away. And she's like, sure thing. And she's walking away. She stops. And I thought she was looking at something on the shelf. And she comes back and she touches me on my elbow. And I'm like, yeah. She goes, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, mind you, I didn't get all misty. I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. And she's like, again with this smile, she's looking at me. Sometimes things are rough, but I just need you to know that everything is going to be okay. Not everything is going to stay the way it is right now. And I look at her. At this point, I don't know what to say. I'm looking at her. She's still smiling. I want to cry at this point. The first thing that pops into my head is a prophet. Now, here we're going to have a conversation. You might believe in it or not. I believe what I believe. You believe what you believe. But I believe in prophecy. I believe people do have a gift, a divine gift from God, that God allows them to speak through them to people that need to hear something. Y'all know I believe in signs. I don't know what it is about friggin' Dollar Tree 99-cent only attracting angels to me, but this is what I figured she was. This lady doesn't know me from nobody. We were having a conversation about my purse. I think I'm smiling as sweet as she's smiling at me, and she kept staring. Hindsight, now that I think about it, since I've walked around at Winco and I kept thinking about her, I think that's why she was staring at me blank with that smile. Like, I think she wanted to say something, but probably didn't know how to, or maybe it was formulating in her head what to say. I think I understand now that's probably why she was just kind of staring at me and smiling. But she said things sometimes are rough. It's not always going to be this way. She was just saying things aren't gonna stay this way. And I just smile at her, and I don't know what to say, and I want to cry, and I'm telling you, my head is going, what's in my head is, she's a prophet. And then she just taps me, she's kind of like, and on my elbow again, smiles and walks off. I don't remember much about the rest of Dollar Tree. I paid for my stuff and I left. And then I realized I couldn't find a few things here at Winco. And my back is hurting, my knees are hurting, so probably not gonna cook. Winco has a really nice deli, really affordable deli. So came into Winco to pick up some dinner for my dudes. I'm at the register, and I wasn't thinking when I left the house this morning. I activated my new card. My one of my credit cards had expired, and I had my wallet out, and I activated the new one, the replacement one, and I don't know what I was thinking. My wallet with my cards is on my sofa right now. I had a credit card that I put the credit card in my purse. I don't know, I was thinking my wallet was in there. I'm not sure. I sometimes have 1 or 2 cards just laying around in my purse till I stop and organize myself. But I activated my new card, put it in my purse, and left the house. I used that card at Walmart. I used that card at Dollar Tree, not noticing that my wallet's not in there. So when we got to Winco, my total was like $32 and some cents. And I go to pay, I can't find my wallet. Winco does not accept credit card. It's only cash, check, or debit. I don't have my debit. I don't write checks. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't have my wallet. It's a credit card. I'm so embarrassed. I'm gonna have to leave all my stuff. I'm like, wait a minute, I think I have cash tucked away in this little pocket. So I looked in my pocket. I had $27 and some cents. My total was $30.32. I had her put back something. It was, I forgot what it was that I asked her to put back, and I felt so hobo, you guys. I felt so embarrassed that I had to have her take something off, but I had less than 30 in my pocket, in my purse pocket. But hey, at least I had cash, right? I never carry cash, guys. The fact that I had cash was a fluke, right? So I'm like, oh my gosh, at least it's not totally embarrassing. I don't have to have her put all this stuff back, and the boys will have their dinner. Paid, and I'm walking out feeling embarrassed that I had to have her check off something. But at least I had enough. And I'm thinking, like, that's pretty cool, you know, the way things happened. First the lady at Dollar Tree, and then I just happened to have cash in the pocket of my purse. That never happens. And I'm loading my car, and I hear a young voice behind me, ma'am, excuse me. And I turn around, it's this teen, this young kid. Ma'am, can I help you put your groceries in your car? I said, oh honey, I'm sorry, I don't have any cash for a tip, because kids around here do that. Seniors, homeless, they just kids. I don't know about in your area, but around here they do that. And I'm like, yeah, honey, I'm sorry, I don't have any cash for tip. He goes, oh, don't even worry about it. He goes, I'll just do it out of the kindness of my heart. And I almost started crying again. So he helps me load up a few groceries I have, and then a little person, maybe a brother or something, I'm not sure, comes running up behind him. Hey, I just helped load 2 more cars, and he had $2 in his hand. So I'm just like, the little bit that I had left of my grocery, whatever, and then a handful of change that I had in the car, I just scooped it up and gave it to him. Maybe $1 or 2 in change, but I was feeling like crap leaving workforce, being told you need to get on some disability. And the lady, the little prophet angel, appeared. And then I was embarrassed coming out of Winco, and these little kids showed up to help me. So
as I was editing, I noticed that the young man was in the background putting up carts for folks. And I just wanted to shout him out a little, give him a little praise. And I hope he and his little brother made a killing with tips, and that they are both safe and okay.
I don't know. Maybe I'm being overly dramatic. Maybe I'm making way too much of it. Maybe I'm thinking too much. Maybe these are all coincidences, but I don't think so. I don't think so. And I don't know who this little lady was, but I needed to hear that things were going to change, that things were going to get better, that things are not going to stay this way. And apparently I'm walking around with a funk on my face, even though I'm trying not to, because she straight up asked me, "Are you okay?" And I'm smiling at her, guys. I'm smiling at her, talking to her, and I don't know. But I'm gonna head home, put up these few groceries, and restart my application for my disability. Okay, so it's a few hours later. We've come home, had dinner, washed dishes, got ready to watch Chucky. Chucky just ended, and it was the season finale of season 3. If you guys watch Chucky, let me know. It is such a ridiculously dark and funny show based on Chucky. But today was the finale, and it did not disappoint. And at the end of it, Chucky comes on and says he's running for president, and if you want to support him, to call this number. And I'm like, really? So I called the number, and he kind of goes off on you because you called. Like, what kind of loser still calls? Why don't you send me a text? And he tells you a little message to text. So I did, and it's this really awesome little thingy that the show is doing in order for you to keep up with updates and Chucky related texts and stuff like that. I hope I didn't just sign up for some nonsense. I should have probably known better after all the chaos that has ensued. Not anymore though, but ensued initially when I was first starting to look for work online. Y'all remember that nightmare. So I hope that doesn't turn into that, but I can easily text stop to stop it. But I just thought it was so freaking creative, and maybe it's because I'm 50 years old and I'm not techie and I'm not into all this newfangled whatever. Younger people might be like, they do this all over the place, you know, just to advertise or whatever. I don't know. Like I said, I'm old school. I just thought it was really, really neat. It's really cool.
So at the end of the show, he gives you this number and he tells you to call. But when you call, he makes fun of you for calling instead of texting. He then asks you to text Chuck with me for a surprise. So being Chucky, he has a little bit of a caca mouth issue. But if you like Child's Play and you like Chucky, you know this and you're okay with it. Finally, it saves his number and his image on your contacts. I think it is hilarious and very creative engagement with the fans of the show.
But anywho, I'm in a really good mood. And I wanted to show you guys a few little extras that I picked up at Dollar Tree that aren't in the norm. You know, I got the stuff that I needed. But I picked up some extra stuff. One being another grabber. I'm going to have this one for outside because with my body doing what it's doing, sometimes I'll drop cuttings or, you know, just things out in the yard. And if I'm going to be struggling, I'm going to have this outside at the ready. So I got a grabber. Plus, I like that it was blue. I grabbed 2 more cloches because these are coming in handy really, really well with all the little things that I'm trying to plant. So I'll grab 2 more of those. Okay. I did get 2 of these. I thought they were amazing. I just dropped something. They are so stinking pretty. The colors are gorgeous, and there's butterflies, and oh, it's just so pretty. Does it match anything? No, but I don't care. I will display these in my kitchen. My kitchen's so stinking pretty. I just dropped 1 of these, but I went ahead and grabbed 2 of the LED 2 per box light bulbs. This is in the daylight. I prefer the daylight bulbs. Not so much at night when you're trying to go tinkle or coming downstairs to get a drink of water because it's really bright and then I'm wide awake. But for filming, for cooking, for just every day, I prefer a daylight bulb instead of a soft white or whatever. I'm thinking, although they're not made for light fixtures. I'm gonna try and see if using a daylight bulb in this thing won't cast such a yellow. I'm already yellow. Do we need yellow? Maybe I can find some daylight appliance type bulbs, because this is a soft white. It looks yellow. But anywho, I was really excited that I found daylight, because these are hard to find at the dollar stores. And I ain't paying what they want, even at Walmart. Not doing it. I grabbed 2 of these. There's Doc. These are dish racks, but I'm not using them as dish racks. I'm going to use them to organize my pot and pan lids, because every time I open my little drawer when I'm going to cook, all the lids fall out. I'm just convinced I'm going to end up breaking one day. So I'm going to set these in there and set the lids to my pots and pans in there, and hopefully it'll organize that area better. But I thought that was a really neat find for $1.25. I went ahead and grabbed some of the Global Beauties, and I didn't want to, because what if it works and plumps up my face and fills in my lines, and it works wonderfully, and then I can't find them at the Dollar Tree anymore, and then I'm going to have to start using a collagen hyaluronic acid, more expensive one from a department store or something, because now I'm addicted, and if I stop using it, I'm going to shrivel up like an old prune in the face. But I went ahead and picked up 3 of the 4. I did the Smooth and Lift Collagen Skin Cream. I did the Smooth and Lift Collagen Facial Serum. I don't know how much different that is. And then I did the Collagen Eye Cream. One of them I didn't get. I don't remember what it was, but I hope this doesn't break me out with my allergies and all. I hope I don't end up a big red swollen mess. So I grabbed those. I grabbed a pack of socks. Got black, white, black and gray. And I had 3 separate packs of socks. I had a black, a gray, and a white with 3 pairs each, because I really needed white and black socks, because I don't have black and white socks. I have all these little cute little socky socks. But when I need black or white socks, I borrow little dudes, and I'm sure he doesn't appreciate it. But I found all of these for $1.25. I would have ended up paying so much more for the 3 separate colors. So grab those. I found this little thing, and I just thought it was neat. And then I'm like, but you don't need it. I prefer to keep my eggs in the carton. But then I boil eggs 4 to 6 sometimes, just to have them in the fridge, and then I have them in a bowl. But I'm like, this will be space saving. An egg holder that you slide onto your shelf. This way I can boil my eggs, store them in here, slide them onto the shelf, and it'll save me some space, because I usually have them just like sitting in a bowl. Space saving for $1.25. I thought that was really, really neat. And these are new to my Dollar Tree. These and these are new to my Dollar Tree, because I didn't see them when I was there. All the other times I was there. Then for the front of my garage, remember I got the S-hooks, because I told you there was some really cute decor at the Dollar Tree that I wanted to hang from my garage. I went ahead and got them. I just went ahead and got them. I got 5 of them. The little gnomes. Be happy. It's a little bell. It's be happy. Oh my goodness, where's his chain? His chain is gone. I'll have to dig in the bags. But this little guy, he doesn't have a sign. He's just adorable. I gotta look for his chain. This one reads, cute as can be. So we're just gonna nomify my garage. Let it be. They all have the little dingle bell. And be kind. I'm gonna have to dig through the bags and find the little chain, because I already tossed the bags away. Yeah, so I'll have to find the chain for this one. And then the only other thing I picked up there were these. I don't like drop biscuits. I never have. So I stopped attempting to make them. Anytime I saw a drop biscuit recipe, I was like, ew, who wants that? But this Pillsbury biscuit mix is a drop. You guys, they are so good. You just add milk and it makes a kind of squishy batter, kind of doughy dough. And you drop your little spoonfuls. And I made these the other day. I'd had them sitting there forever and I made them the other day. Oh my gosh, they are so stinking fluffy and delicious. I put a little honey butter on them. So good. I ate on them for 2 friggin' days. It's supposed to make 12 to 14 biscuits, but I think I used big old spoonfuls because I only got 6. But I was on the lookout for these for sure. So grab 2 of those. And that's it. That is everything. The day turned out to be a good one. Started off kind of funky, a little mind trippy, but it turned out to be good. Chucky is over. It is now bedtime. I got to make sure little dude is settled down and getting ready to lay it down. But I hope you guys had a good Wednesday. I hope you guys are going to roll into a fantastic Thursday. And until my next go around, you guys, thanks for hanging out with me and listening to me and all my whatevers. Y'all are awesome. Love y'all bunches. Bye.